Wait. There's a bridge there. Oh my god. Please. Please. They took the blood out.
Eureka!
Are you sure the only thing the police removed from the crime scene was the body? Ugh. They also took away the piece of cloth the body was wrapped in. In that case, a major contradiction has been created at the crime scene.
Contradiction.
Detective Bad, please look at the crime scene more carefully. Once more. The bloodstain that should have remained at the crime scene has disappeared. I definitely didn't get any reports about the bloodstain being cleaned up. It wasn't cleaned, it was removed. I'll check with forensics. Mr. Edgeworth, what happened? Comparing the photo and the crime scene, something struck me as being out of place. In the photo, the chocolate underneath the body remained intact inside the treasure chest. I thought it was going to be the coin. However, in the actual crime scene, it's missing. The chocolate with the bloodstains completely vanished. Yes. Did the police remove it, or was it the work of the criminal? Criminal? According to forensics, no one has cleaned up any bloodstains. I see. Well, that would mean someone erased the bloodstain. Who knows? Thank God. Oh, you fill me up. It seems our investigation of this room is just about over. Updated. Wait, what was updated?
I should make it clear. Jeff Master is the culprit.
Wait, what? How the fuck is he the culprit? Oh, God. Some circumstances are unclear regarding a part of the treasure chest and bloodstain. Each of the desserts in Mr. Master's room have one part missing. Before the ship's fall, the treasure chest lid was closed. I feel like that'll be actually like super important. Why?
All the rooms in this mansion were locked from the inside. And the only way to open them from the outside was to use this key to the mansion.
Do you know who had the key? I will give you fucking 8 guesses. If you need more than one, you're fucking stupid.
Master was the only one with the key. There are no spare keys.
There could be a copy maybe somewhere. Possibly. Mansion key added to the court record.
By using the mansion key, Master could enter all the contestants' rooms. Of course, the key could also lock his room from the outside.
Do we know if he actually even locked his room? He might not have. However, Mr. Master's room is currently unlocked. Yeah, because obviously if we fucking open it. Oh, it had to be necessarily unlocked because she walked in it. So we already know it was unlocked. So whoever was the last one in there left it unlocked.
Yeah, that's why I suspect Master is the culprit.
I'd like to hear your reasoning in more detail. Because it wasn't Master who found the body. It was Miss Hall. She doesn't have a key, allegedly, to the room. Which would necessarily mean we're in the fucking clear. We got this covered. Easy peasy. No, it's never easy peasy. Why I suspect Jeff Master?
If the body had been found in a locked room, Master would have been the prime suspect. That's why Master made sure to leave the door to his own room unlocked.
Oh. Isn't he already the prime suspect because he's the only one that can lock and unlock the door?
And to ensure the body wouldn't be seen, Master broke the lid on the treasure chest. After the judging, everyone was scheduled to meet in Master's room. That would have created the impression that the murder had occurred while he was away.
But we know that's not the case. Because the chest thingy broke. not, or like the chest was closed, and then the ship is what broke. We have fucking witness for that. Contrary to his expectations, the body was discovered by Miss Hall. That's my reasons for suspecting Mr. Master. Got that, Ace Attorney. So, you also think it was Mr. Master who himself who vandalized this room? Yeah. You defense attorneys believe that justice lies in trusting your clients. But I'm a detective. I trust nothing. If I believed every Borsep story, I'd let the suspicious ones get away. I understand your reasoning thoroughly. It's just incorrect. However, I'd like to hear my thoughts on the subject now. I'd like you to hear my thoughts. Fine. Detective Bad believes that he is right, but I won't give up so easily. I can't accept his reasoning. I want to show him evidence that contradicts it. Evidence. We don't have fucking memes on that now, do we? Without judging, everyone was scheduled to meet in the message. There you go. Originally, the victim's body was inside the chocolate treasure chest. Miss Hall entered the room when she heard a sound. I think it is likely that this was the sound of the chocolate chip falling over. Yeah. That's what you would think, just by looking at the crime scene. You said that Mr. Master broke the treasure chest lid himself. But this photo shows that the ship's fall caused the lid to break. If the lid broke just before Miss Hall found the body, I mean, you can make the argument that he's talking in, like, a general sense. Like, he broke the lid because he tampered with the ship. And then Mr. Master, who was in the middle of judging, could not have broken it. I never said the Master broke the lid directly. There you go. The ship was set up to fall during the judging. I believed he tampered with the stand. Objection! Shut up! You have proof he tampered with it. No, but the investigation isn't completely over yet. Seems they still haven't found anything conclusive. Have you found any other fingerprints other than the Master's in this room? Yeah. There's some left on the door. But the victim, Dover and Master, were also among the fingerprints left behind. Before we made our descents, we have all gathered here to have the judging explained to us. Perhaps that was when we left those fingerprints. But he didn't find any fingerprints on the works in this room. What? Someone tampered with the chocolate in this room. So perhaps there are other fingerprints on it apart from Master's. Huh. No matter what we find out, it won't clear Master's suspicion. Wait, you didn't look? Are you kidding me? You guys are fucking clowns. Labby, hurry up and dust the chocolate for fingerprints. They're not going to show up because it's going to be gloves. Roger that, sir. Detective Bad. We found another person's fingerprints on all the chocolates in this room. Wow. That went better than I would have thought. Why didn't they use gloves? Fucking idiot. Whose fingerprints? They belong to a pastry chef by the name of Delicia. Good work. Return to the investigation. I don't care. It doesn't disprove anything I've said. Yes, sir. It would seem that there are other suspicious people besides Mr. Master after all. I don't need a defense attorney to tell me that. I'm not stopping my investigation. Oh no, it seems like you wanted to. We will just
Go and listen to what Delicia has to say.
Delicia. Gustavia told us about her not long ago. She's really a frightening woman who would do anything to achieve her goal. Somehow I really doubt she's the killer. I mean, come on. Mr. Edgeworth, this Delicia lady sounds mighty suspicious to me. It would seem that it would be necessary for us to speak with her directly as well. Detective Bad, would you allow us to accompany you?
I'm not obligated to do that.
What?
But you were the one who discovered the truth of the crime scene. Fine. Have it your way, follow me.
Detective Bad, thank you.
Take your fucking hat on.
Detective Bad, sir. Are you sure about that? Right now, that prosecutor is in the room.
Doesn't matter. Him and I don't see eye to eye.
Him? Who's the prosecutor in charge of this case, anyway?
Manfred von Karma. You wouldn't like him.
Von Karma is in charge. That guy hasn't lost a case in 25 years. Manfred von Karma, the living legend of the prosecutor's office. If the rumors of his courtroom performance are to be believed, he's a man who would do anything for a guilty verdict. Lie, cheat, and steal. No matter what kind of prosecutor he is, I can only hold true to the path I believe in. To be continued. Save. Type. That is a castle. Green light. Wow, Candy Castle! And there are even some fairies over here. Not sure about this green light. Can I go in?
This room seems to be structured in the same way as Master's room.
It's nowhere near as cold.
This room also seems to have been fitted with a temperature control panel.
Ah, it's over there by that orange lamp, right?
Indeed.
Let's not forget to investigate it later. Even so, this room is like something out of a fairy tale. This is cream-colored castle. Is this cream-colored castle? Delicia's work.
Where's Delicia?
Oi, can I help you? Oh my god. Throw her in jail. Hello, boys. I'm Delicia Scones. In my native... Oh god, wait, what? Oi. Wait, what? What was that? Oi. And hulo. It's not England? Oh god. In my native England, I am known as Miss Delicious. Being called a boy even though I'm already 34. Certainly a rare experience. Boys, I understand you calling me that, but Mr. Edgeworth? As far as I'm concerned, you're all boys to me, even that detective over there.
My name's Bad, not Boy.
Just how old is this woman? You can't ask.
Mr. Attorney, let's just finish our business here.
Right.
Ew, what do you think you're doing? Conversing with a mere attorney.
He actually did come out of there. Holy fuck. Mr. Edgeworth, the scary man came out of the candy castle. I don't know what I'm doing.
Karma.
This man is Prosecutor Von Karma. Money. So he's Von Karma. Pleased to meet you, Prosecutor Von Karma. My name is Gregory Edgeworth, defense attorney.
I have no interest in the names of defense attorneys. After all, they only exist to be crushed by me.
What a rude man. A piercing gaze and furrowed brow. Oh, he's even scarier than the rumors say. Well, that statement was also very rude. Prosecutor Von Karma, would you allow us to investigate too?
You think I would give information to your defense attorney?
You have to. As I thought. It won't be that simple.
However, I'll make a special exception for this room.
Why did he change his mind so quickly?
You old bloodhound. Don't call me that. My name is Bad.
A man detective speaking back to me.
I admire your courage, at least. Bad. Stand, watch, and see to it they don't misbehave. Why me?
Because I don't like you. I will not accept your refusal. Well then, I'll be investigating Gustavia's room next. What a fucking loser, dude.
Huh, I'm babysitting again.
Wonder why he and Von Karma aren't investigating together. Because Von Karma doesn't need fucking investigating. He just makes up shit. So why does he need to look at the crime scene? Actual true. Instead of being on bad terms, it seems like they hardly know each other. Mr. Edgeworth, now that we've got Mr. Von Karma's permission, we can continue investigating. Yes, this matter bothers me, but I'm glad we can at least continue the investigation.
Oh, that... I also need to investigate this room. I don't want you disturbing the room. So you'll investigate after me.
What? Are you the detective in charge of this case? Why haven't you been investigating this room yet?
The detective in charge of the initial investigation was a close colleague of Von Karma. I came to take over for him, so I only got to this mansion just recently.
So that's why he and Von Karma aren't investigating together. Detective Bad, will you allow us to investigate with you like before? In doing so, you'll be able to supervise us and also ensure we don't tamper with anything.
You want me to watch you? You're a strange lawyer. I'll let you stick around. A little longer.
Yeah, you did it, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, yes. Thank you, Detective Bad.
But if I decide you're holding up the investigation, you'll have to leave.
Yes, I understand that. Well then.
Let's begin.
Going in here. I can't believe this amazing castle is made entirely of confectionery. I know, what a work of fantasy. It's like a fairy tale world. So there's tarps in here, so there's gonna be two ways this, or three ways it's gonna play out. Either all the doors were just unlocked and this key actually meant nothing at all, and it was like kind of an honor system type dealio. Oh god, unless they say all the doors were locked. Did they say all the doors were locked? Before the judging is done is prohibited. It doesn't say it's impossible. But anyway, so the three things will be either he did it, took the tarp out of here. Dude came in here, stealing stuff like the tarp. 3, the killer stole it. Or she's the killer. I know, what a work of fantasy, it's like a fair. You like all this fairy tale stuff, don't you? Sorry, I just got a bit too excited, didn't I? No, it's interesting to me, since you're so enthusiastic about it, unlike my son. Your son? He's only in grade school, yet he prefers to read the law books instead of fairy tales. I'm worried that he won't be able to make any friends that he can talk to. Yeah, he is a nerd. What an interesting kid. I'd like to be his friend. Huh. I'd like you to be more of an older brother to him. Heh. Older brother, huh? Well, I got some growing up to do then. Yes, that's why we have to continue the investigation. I won't rust. What's that? The castle doors are open. When someone opens a door, they really should remember to close it afterwards. Would he say that directly to Prosecutor Von Karma, though? Huh? Looks like there's some stuff inside. Let's see. Wait, I'll examine it. Stay out of the way. Huh. This fresh cream melts too easily. That means the temperature's too high in here. Suspicious. Since Detective Bad's shoes got covered in cream. Why were these objects kept inside the candy castle? If there's anything you wanted to investigate, you better speak up now. These tarps. There are rolls of blue cloth here. Looks like there's 4 of them. Like, why is there? It's confusing. They certainly don't look like desserts. Yeah. I don't know what the cloth is for. Is all this stuff supposed to be edible? It almost seems like it was hidden there inside the castle. Also, the color of this cloth looks familiar somehow. Yeah, the body. 2 big rocks are placed here. It's like a storage room. Yeah, the inside of the candy castle isn't so dreamy. Hey, maybe they're raw gemstones. Who knew that there were such treasures hidden within the castle? Seems like rather the careless way to handle treasure. Looks like there's something underneath the rocks. Seems there's a pedestal attached to both these rocks. Oh, they're supposed to be on top of those thingies, I believe. Like the mounts over there, castle thingies. Of course, it's a pedestal for displaying the gems. Well, in any case, this is no ordinary object. This pillar has a hexagonal recess. Looks like a pedestal, but there's nothing in it. Hexagonal recess, huh? I wonder what would have been put here. I can logic those 2 things together. Giant strawberry would fit with the fresh cream. Detective Bad, I don't think strawberries are hexagonal. Shut up, kid. I was just hoping. I just really want a fucking strawberry right now. Then I hope it's a banana. Fuck off. No one likes bananas. I think I'd prefer blueberry. Logic. Let me fucking big brain these 2 things together. Yo, maybe they beat him with a fucking rock. Fucking... Still possible. I mean, it was blunt force to the head. Who knows what could have happened. The rock's pedestal has a similar shape of the recesses on the castle's pillars. Perhaps the rock is meant to be placed on top of the pillars. Oh, that's right, they're both hexagonal. I wonder why they were hidden inside the castle, though. The blue cloth and the rocks inside the castle. Wonder if they belong to Delicia. Delicia? Those things in the castle, what are they used for? Oh, those? I'm afraid I can't tell you. Looks like Von Karma is keeping her silent. I've been found out. I get mad if I talk. Prosecutor Von Karma doesn't intend on being upfront with this information. Ah, it's such a shame. We finally figured out where the rocks are supposed to go. Could it be that you're interested in my goods? Your goods? Those are my popular hexagonal goods. Relaxation goods. You mean the rocks and the cloth? Yes, that's right. You see, they're not actually rocks, but special lamps made from rock salt. Wow, those are lamps. Haha, it gets even more exciting. Because this cloth also has an amazing secret. As soon as we showed interest in her goods, she became quite talkative. Since we've got them out, come experience the therapy, boys. Patty, could you put everything up?
It's not baddie, it's bad.
So you won't do it? Is Patty being a bad boy? Oh, God. Oh, God.
Labby, are you done photographing this room?
Yes, sir, I am.
Then go help Delicia.
Yes, sir, I'm on it. Ha ha! Thanks. I knew you were a good boy underneath, Patty. It's delicious. That was amazing. You even persuaded Detective Bad.
No, she didn't.
Thanks a lot, Patty, and you too, Forensies. She even gave the forensics a nickname. I think that's her way of showing she cares.
What's so therapeutic about these things anyway?
We don't have time for that now, Patty. The show's about to begin. Forensies, finishing touches, please. Yes, ma'am. Oh, what?
It's...
Oh, is it like a black light? Wow, it's so beautiful. It really is. I wish my son could see this. Oh, I told you so, right? The four fairies in the curious candy castle was the theme of my work. It's so sparkly and cute, right? It seems like one of them is missing something. The truth is, I had planned to unveil it during the contest. Well, I'm glad I got to show it to you boys. But it doesn't look like the rock salt lands are lighting up. Huh? I wonder why. Never mind. I think I'll need to examine the rocks and the fairies again. I need to check this. Oh, can I not? Let me check, actually, the temperature real quick. There's a cover on the wall, just like Mr. Master's room. Let's open it up. The room temperature is 68 Fahrenheit, and the lights are set to green.
Gustavia said that 50 is the ideal temperature for fresh cream. This room's temperature is too high.
Exactly. That's why it was melting. This is intriguing, which is bad. No pun intended, bad. Shouldn't be fragile. They turned it up for a reason. The reason the fresh cream is so fragile is due to the temperature in this room.
So my shoes got creamed because the room temperature is set to 68 degrees.
Speaking of which, when you opened the castle door, the doorknob didn't break.
Yeah, it was stronger than I thought.
Strong. A dessert. Detective Bad. Do you have a closer look at the doorknob? She's cheating!
This is.
It would seem this doorknob isn't a dessert.
It's not just the doorknob. This castle and the fairies are just plastic molds coated in fresh cream. This fucking lying cunt.
Ah, and this isn't a dessert piece at all. It would seem they're just fake desserts covered in fresh cream. What are her true intentions? She's trash.